second showing of our online racing league on the PS4 game F1 2020. This is a qualifying episode ahead of where we are in the Bahrain Grand Prix. As it stands, Elliott CPFC08 leads the championship, followed by Megeki. So, who will take pole in the sand dunes? So let's get on board with Elliott. He's still on his outlap at the minute. Is Sam ahead of him? No, he's not. So Megeki's had a change of car this episode. He's now in the Mercedes. He's going to set his lap. It's not the best exit out of that corner to set him up. Sam Colton, let's get on board with him in the McLaren. Also takes that line through the last corner. They must know something that we don't. So, opens up the DRS flap on the back of the car. Through the first couple of corners there. As onto the next DRS straight. Uses a lot of the curb there. Through the low speed corner, doesn't quite get that right. Don't want to use just as much curb as he did. Let's have a quick look back to Megeki to see how he's getting on. Vettel may be impeding him there. No, it appears Elliott CPFC has 1 minute 28. That's the time to beat. Matthew does not go as fast. Let's go quickly back down to Sam in the McLaren. What time will he set? He goes wide on the last corner. That won't help his time. Across the line he comes and could not beat Elliott in the Mercedes. So, good lap from in the Racing Point. He sets a 1 minute 28. Oh, and it appears Raikkonen at the AI has a 5-place grid penalty. Let's hope that didn't affect any of our real drivers. So, Sam is behind the Racing Point of Connor, and Elliott has provisional pole for the moment. I'm sure that is all yet to switch around as more laps happen. Let's stay with Matthew. I don't know if he's on a flying lap. Doesn't appear to be. So let's stay with Connor. I think he's... Let's see if he's on a flyer. I think he's going for it. Don't quote me on that. And I think Elliott has just improved his time. Oh no, my apologies, I thought it had changed. But that's a quick lap from Elliott to start us off with. So, was Connor going for it? No, he was not, and I think there was a bit of a traffic jam into that pit lane. You need to be cautious because you don't want to be given a 5-place grid penalty for a stupid reason. And it appears our drivers have come back in for a new set of tyres ahead of their next run on the track. Whilst we're waiting for the change of tyres and possibly refuelling, let me remind you of our sponsor. Please go and check out in the bio for more information on that. We have a discount code. They sell all sort of accessories, including grips for controllers. That's the sort of stuff they like to sell, so yeah, go check it out. We have a 10% discount code. I believe the code is F1. Please check. So, Sam Coles in the McLaren heads back out. He's currently sat in 3rd position. Welcome to the 2 new viewers. We are just here in qualifying. The drivers have currently set 1 lap. 10 minutes remaining on the clock ahead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. We're going to stay with Sam, as I think he wouldn't be happy with that lap, and he'll really be looking to see if he can find himself on that pole position come the end of this qualifying session. So, he started his lap. Will he be able to improve on his current time? Who's that behind him? I think Elliott's out for another go at it. I think they all are coming out now. Sam really pushing that McLaren as hard as he can. Appears we've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Let's just make sure that was none of our drivers. No collisions or incidents seem apparent. So Sam's in sector 2. Through the last DRS section of the lap. Locks the front right up there. Through the final corner. Goes off to the left there. And his time will be a 1 minute 27.4. He takes provisional pole. Very quick lap from him. Smashes the old pole lap. So let's see if Elliott has a reply. He's currently on a lap. He's through sector 1. Great little close camera angle there for you as he gets past Sam through the corner, opens the DRS flap. Will he be able to improve on his 1 minute 28.039 time? There's a yellow flag in Sector 2, Sector 3. It appears there's been an incident there. But let's stay with Elliot. Does he improve in his time? And he does. There's the reply. Goes just about a tenth quicker than Sam. He's not backing down from a fight here at all. So let's go to the racing point. As Connor's about to cross the line. Could he get involved? It doesn't appear so. And he goes a tenth quicker than his time that he already had. If he can stay in that top 3, it'd be very big for him. Megeki comes into the pits. So it appears Elliot is on another lap. Can he improve on his time? He's currently gone the fastest so far. Nope, he cannot improve. He was going to be slower there, so jumps straight into the pits. And I'll assume he's going to get some new tyres. So Connor is staying out. I'm not sure if he will look to set a time there. He did. He was only a tenth slower there. Couldn't improve on his time. He's the only car currently out on grid, on the track even. So he'll look to preserve the tyres as he gets back to the pits. And we have a Mercedes leaving. Oh, apologies there. We have a Mercedes leaving the pits. Let's take a look who it is. It's Megeki. And it appears the teammate of Megeki, Elliot, is also coming out for what you'd imagine would be their final runs ahead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. So as it stands, before this final run of laps, Elliot has provisional pole, Sam is sat in P2. Up into P3 in the racing point is Connor, and who we are watching and now on board with Megeki is in P4. So ahead of the outlap, he'll look to try and get some temperature into those soft tyres. Now, can Megeki break into that top 3? McLaren ahead of him. Let's hope he doesn't get in his way, and that's Good sportsmanship from Sam as he does manage to get out of his way. And as you can see on the track map, Elliot has started his time. He's currently the provisional pole sitter. We're going to stay with McGehee to see if he can drop into that top 3. We're now on board. As he comes up the slight gradient through the corner, he sets a fastest sector 2. Will he be able to improve on his time? He beat Connor's time. He's in the top 3 for now. Let's go back to Elliot in the other Mercedes. Can he improve on his time? And Elliot, he improves in his time. He's on a 1 minute 27.4. Hello to Random Things. If you're enjoying, please leave a like. And if you like what you see, give it a subscribe. We're going to be posting more races. This is currently on the qualifying. So Sam appears to have another set that he can use for one final. Locks the front right like he did earlier. That was a little bit twitchy through that corner. That's not going to help his time at all. And that's very wide. I get the feeling Elliot will be looking at a pole position in Bahrain. And Connor come out for a lap, but not in time to set another lap. His qualifying session is over. Everyone's qualifying is over, apart from this man here, but I get the feeling that sort of cements his position. We'll wait for confirmation obviously, but it is looking like Elliot in the Mercedes. He won the previous race and will be on pole in Bahrain. Oh, and I believe I got it wrong. It has let Connor set a time. Could he be a late entry for the top 3? All eyes on him in the pink Racing Point, soon to be Aston Martin. And Connor sets the fastest sector 2 there. Can he get into the top 3? We're about to find out. Here we go then. Is he in the top 3? Don't think he did. No, it's a 4th for Connor. Still a good result for him. He will look to improve that in the future, however, nothing to be disheartened about there from all the drivers. So then that's all for qualifying. Elliot takes pole, followed by Sam, then Matthew, then Connor. Please wait as we change over the stream for the race.